Alright, hello everyone. Oh, I hope I have enough storage for this. I should. Okay. So today is a Kratos and Samara day, just as far as play goes. I'm gonna be out here squeaking. Okay. Kratos out first. Just because I'm not necessarily afraid, but I am just a little concerned that if Samara's out first. Okay. Kratos will be too excited in his approach. In my run and you know, trample her or something like that by accident. Because he gets real excited. Anyway, look at her legs, y'all. They're not perfect, but they doing well. They're doing really good. Okay, Mars. Come on up. Okay, just get back. Let me have some space. There you go. Look how big she's getting, you guys. I don't even know if you guys noticed. Hey, let her have some space. Kratos, you have the e-collar on. Don't try me. Let her pee. Her legs aren't perfect, but they're looking better, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell. Hopefully y'all can tell. Because, you know. Look at her. Always trying to mount him. But yeah, it's their play day today, so I'm just going to go out just a little bit further into the yard. Just because they use the bathroom around here. We're trying to keep this marmoset clean. If all possible. Because she did have a bath, so also the whole give her a bath or wait to give her a bath thing worked. She definitely, so I don't know if you guys, the last video, was it the last video? I believe it was the last video, the video I did yesterday. I let you guys know that I was having trouble with Samara using the bathroom on herself a whole bunch. Kratos, enough! Yeah, he's doing too much at this point. So I'll let you guys know I was having trouble with her pottying just all the time and having to give her a million one baths. And so basically all day yesterday, well, it started Friday. I'd given her 2 baths on Friday and she peed on herself for a 3rd time that day. Like I mentioned before, she's been on a strict schedule. So there really shouldn't be any reason that she feels the need to pee on herself. You know, like she goes out so much. And so after she peed on herself Friday evening for the 3rd time, basically what I did, she's like, okay, fine, and I took her bedding away, did not give her a bath. I did wipe down her kennel just a little bit, just so she's not laying in just wetness, but I didn't like use any kind of chemicals to make the smell go away, so it definitely still smell like pee. And basically all day Saturday she had to just sit in her own mess, and she definitely kept peeing on herself. But I didn't notice towards the end of yesterday, she wasn't peeing on herself. Like, she kept pretty dry. And I know this only because, first of all, when she pees, you know, there definitely leaves something, like, liquid behind in the kennel. But also, on top of that, I kind of felt bad by the end of yesterday, so I gave her a little blanket. And while that blanket was still really funky, I kept checking it and it wasn't wet. So I know she was, you know, at least trying to, you know, keep her, you know, area a little clean. And so I gave her a bath this morning. Little girl, little nasty dog. You ain't gotta be that close. I'm pretty sure she has to poop again. She usually poops a lot. Yeah, cutie. And she's looking for the little stick they usually chew on when they're over there. I did have to pick it up because, like I said, we had the guy come out. Kratos, gentle. Okay, sorry, I wasn't actually paying attention. I don't know what happened. We had the guy come out to the yard the other day, so I had to clean up all the sticks and stuff. But they got a toy they can play with. Good stuff. You still gotta be gentle, but, you know, good stuff. Whoops, sorry, y'all. Anyway, so you tried the bath this morning, and we've had no issues. She actually stayed inside the house in the kennel for the longest to date. She was in the house for like 2 hours. It had to be over 2 hours because basically, and it wasn't her first time being in the house today. But basically she had been in the house, she barked, so I put her back outside, and in the playroom where she had her bed this time, which is some good stuff. And then after her next potty time, I let her out, and I brought her inside, and that time she stayed in the house basically, and she went to sleep. She stayed in the house, she went to sleep. Good jeez. She stayed in the house, basically took a nap and everything, and I had to actually wake her up so that she can go to the bathroom, so she was in the house for over 2 hours. And so now I try to take her out every 2 hours, so I have to wake her up, have her use the bathroom. And I tried to bring her back inside right after that, but unfortunately she barked. I don't know, it kind of worked out though, because while she did bark and everything, it was around time for her to eat anyway, so I always wanted to eat in the kennel at this point. And so it kind of worked out, but you know, so, but then she came in the house and barked again, so yeah. That's why you got, when you saw her, she came from inside the kennel. And the only reason that Kratos was in the kennel outside is because he had used the bathroom earlier, but I had let Jack out, and I knew he was going to come out again to play with Samara, so I wanted him to be in the kennel, so there's not any confusion with who I want to come out, because Jack's not out here. Like, she's not going to be playing with Samara out here like Kratos does for a very long time. Samara needs to get a lot bigger than she is now. She's growing, but she needs to get a lot bigger than she is now before that. So, alright, sorry guys. I don't even know what I was talking about when the video went out, so I don't know when my video went out, but I had issues with my storage, as per usual. Hope I fixed it. I apparently took some photos accidentally. Look at her, just getting grass stains. But yeah, anyway. Today is the Samara and Kratos day, so... Here's a good girl. Hi, you coming to say hi? Hi, Mars. Hello. So she's growing, you guys. She's no longer the size of Kratos' head. She's definitely bigger. I'm totally getting ate up by mosquitoes. I don't know why. It got cooler out, and the mosquitoes came in. Decide they want to play. I am not too fond of. But yeah, not much else going on. Okay, guys, be careful. So, I don't know how long I want them to play. I don't want Samara to overwork herself and her legs. Like I said, they look a lot better. Like, you guys can tell. If she stands still, you guys can kind of know that she's not necessarily putting weight on them correctly. Like, she's not really, you know, walking correctly in that sense, but she's doing really well, you know. So I guess the dog food is definitely working, which is really good. But I don't want her to overwork herself and overwork her legs or whatever. So mosquitoes, can you guys just like not eat me for a second? I'm sorry guys, you're looking at nothing. But yeah, so I think I decided what I want to do is kind of swap it out. So unfortunately, Jack is always going to need Monday to play with Kratos, because that's Jack's puppy play day, or that's Jack's class. I need her to be tired. Kratos, move your paw. Thank you, sir. And Kratos, I also need to get tired, but Kratos isn't as bad if he's not tired. To say it is preferred that he's tired before he goes out to do training class with other dogs and stuff. But you know, he's not necessarily terrible at it. Kratos, move your big face. I think Samara's fine, but still. His big self. Get him some Mars. Get him Mars. He's like, look, I might be small now, but I'm going to be the boss, and let me let you know. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I'm totally getting ate up out here. But I do want her to be tired. I want her to have some nice playtime, because she just hasn't had a lot of that. And then this week, ooh, be careful, girlie. Oh. This week, I will be taking her out somewhere. I wanted to do this weekend, but honestly, it's been a bit of a rough weekend between her potty on herself. And I just didn't want to take her out when she's using the bathroom everywhere, because, you know. So, jeez, go away. Yeah, y'all, mosquitoes just out here. We'll try to do it this week, or next weekend for sure. But I definitely need to get in some training as far as wagon training, so she learns how to ride in the wagon. At the moment, she just jumps out of it, so we definitely need to work on it. I haven't actually had a training session with her, so. Hi, pretty girl, you're okay. It's just the neighbors. Hey, Okay, hold on, y'all. Enough. Sit up. Go play. Or she gets a little crazy, and then she starts a whole bunch of nipping, so. There's a bit of a leash correction. Very gentle. That's what I've been doing when she starts rolling in the dirt. Just picking her, or just kind of giving her, putting my fingers under her little collar, and I'm just giving it a bit of a pop. And she's like, okay, and then she'll run off somewhere else. Not really effective too much, but it gets her to stop. It doesn't get her to like not do it at all, but you know, she's young, so we'll work on that later. Kratos, leave it. Oh boy. I'm getting ate up out here. But yeah, but Samara deserves some fun. Because like I said, she's between her potty and just me being hecka busy last week. She had no fun together. And none of the dogs really did. The first time Jack and Kratos had time to play was yesterday, the whole week. So none of the dogs have had a lot of fun. So give them a weekend to at least burn some energy. Run, Kratos, run! Get him, Mars. You gave up? I'll find my own stick. Never mind, I'm coming. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable, but I really don't want to squat down. I don't want to be out here too long. I'm getting ate up, but I do want to let Samara get a little tired. Ooh, good cheese. He hit you with his butt, didn't he? Mosquitoes, can you guys chill for half a second? Good jeez. He just likes tackling. That's also kind of rude puppy behavior that none of my dogs are going to correct, so it's going to be something I'm going to have to correct. Go away. There we go. Battling mosquitoes out here. I don't know hello to be T hurt. Kratos is a trooper. Hi, Mars. Yeah. I ran into my knee, though what happens. It's my knee. So I did say I was gonna have her legs bound when she plays, but goodness. I did not do that. Oh. Yeah. Making a whole bunch of noises is gonna make him go away. But I did not do that this time. So I'll definitely try to do that for the future. I honestly didn't know I was gonna have them play today, so I wasn't sure how good Samara was gonna do as far as just not being a pee body. So I don't want her to pee and get it all over Kratos, you know. And I have 2 funky dogs in my house, and Kratos doesn't bathe inside my house. I have to wait to actually take him to the little self-groomer place. So, but she's doing really well. So I think she's definitely being a butt, but she's learned her lesson for sure. You know, goofy girl. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can kind of tell that legs ain't quite right, but they're doing better. They're doing better. I've also had to up her puppy food a little bit. That she's supposed to technically be on, according to the bag of food that I have, she's supposed to be on 2.5 cups a day. But she was just looking kind of thin on that, so I gave her a cup. Usually I give her the half a cup for lunch, but I gave her a cup yesterday and today. And she's not looking overweight or anything, so taking that as a good sign. She's growing. She's growing quickly. Soon she's gonna be Kratos' size. I mean, Kratos is gonna get bigger, so soon she'll be Jack's size. But yeah. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let them in. I'm getting ate up. But I want you guys to see, you know, how everybody was doing, how Samara's doing. So, I will talk to you guys later. Gosh, I'm gonna be so itchy. Bye guys.